Hello, welcome everyone. This is our second part of practice paper 4. Till question 11 we have already solved. Now let us see question number 12. A circle has equation x square plus y square equal to 12.25. The point P lies on the circle. The coordinate of point P is 2.1, 2.8. The line L is tangent to the circle at point P. Find the equation of line. Give your answer in the form of ax plus by equal to c, where a, b, c are the integers. Now you will find that okay, this problem looks like out of syllabus, but you can attempt this problem. Now see, uh, circle equation of circle is given x square plus y square equal to 12.25. Now what we do, we first draw the coordinate axis. Now your coordinate axis, say this is your y-axis and this is your x-axis. We will find out where this circle cut your x-axis and y-axis. So for where it cut x-axis, we will use y equal to 0. Now y equal to 0 will give you x square is equals to 12.25, and therefore the value of x which we get is, it's a square root of 12.25, which is 3.5. So your value of x is plus or minus 3.5. Now if I choose my x 0, then in the same way I will get y is equals to plus or minus 3.5. That means your circle is passing through one point which is minus 3.5 along x-axis and 3.5 along y-axis. It is minus 3.5 and plus 3.5. So by looking all these points, what we understand that center of this circle is nothing but its origin 0, 0. Okay, so as we know that now the point P is given 2.1, 2.8. Maybe somewhere here the point is 2.1, 2.8. Now if this point P I join with O, okay, so your OP is going to be perpendicular to your line L. Your line L is tangent at this point P. So your line is going something like this. Okay, so your line L is perpendicular to your line OP. Now if we find a gradient of OP, your gradient of OP as coordinate of O is 0, 0, it is going to be 2.8 divided by 2.1. So 2.8 divided by 2.1, result is 4 divided by 3. Result is 4 divided by 3. As your OP is perpendicular to your line L, therefore we say that gradient of line L is minus 3 divided by 4. Now equation of line L, equation of your line L is y equal to mx plus c, where the value of m we know it is minus 3 divided by 4x plus c. Okay, now this tangent is passing through 2.1, 2.8. So 2.1, 2.8 is a point on tangent. Therefore I will say that this 2.8 is minus 3 divided by 4 times 2.1 plus c. So this gives me the value of c as 2.8 plus 3 divided by 4 times 2.1, which is 35 divided by 8. So here the result is 35 divided by 8. So therefore my equation is y is equals to minus 3 divided by 4x plus 35 divided by 8. Better I multiply both the sides by 8. So here I will get 8y is equals to minus 6x plus 35, and therefore I can say that 6x plus 8y is equals to 35. We have to express this tangent in the form of ax plus by equal to c. So here it is 6x plus 8y is equals to 35. Now this is the required format. Question number 13 is 200 students choose one language to study. Each student choose one language from French or Spanish or German. Out of 200 students, 90 are boys and rest of the students are girls. 70 choose Spanish, 60 out of 104 students who choose French are boys, 18 girls choose German. Work out how many boys choose Spanish. So you have two categories. One is boy and other is girl. Now you have three languages. Language 1 is your Spanish, language 2 is your French, and language 3 is your German. Okay, now Spanish, if you see total students, okay, 90 are boys. Okay, so first let us see total number of boys. So total number of boys is 90 and rest are girls. Out of 200, if 90 are boys, girl will be 110. Then 70 choose Spanish. So total number of students who choose Spanish is 70. 60 of 104 student who choose French. Now French, 104 student will choose French, and out of this 104, 60 are boys. So number of boys is 60. 18 girls choose German, and there are 18 girls who choose German. Okay, now we can complete this table. First we can find out total number of students who took German. So it is 200 minus 104 minus 70. Okay, the sum of all these three here, the sum of these three is going to be 200. So here the number of students who choose German is your 26. Okay, this we find out. Then out of 26, 18 are girl. So I will subtract 18. I will get 8 as the number of boys. So 8 are boys. Now what I have to work out how many boys choose Spanish. So here total 90 students choose, 90 boys choose Spanish. 90 are the number of boys, out of which 60 choose French, 8 choose German. So number of students who choose Spanish is 90 minus 60 minus 8. So 90 minus 60 minus 8, I will get answer as 22. So there are 22 students who choose Spanish, 22 boys who choose Spanish. Work out how many boys choose Spanish. So 22 boys choose Spanish. Question number 14 is change 8000 centimeter cube to meter cube. Now I know that your 1 centimeter is equals to 10 power minus 2 meter, and therefore if I want to convert 1 centimeter cube in meter cube, it is going to be 10 power minus 6 meter cube, and therefore 8000 centimeter cube will be equal to 8000 times 10 power minus 6 meter cube, which I can say that 8 times 10 power minus 3 meter cube. Change a speed of 180 km per hour to meter per second. So here our speed is 180 km per hour. It is like this. Now I have to convert it in meter per second. So this 180 km I have to multiply by 1000. This 1 hour I have to multiply by 60 times 60. So this will be in meter and this will be in second. Now this 0 I will cancel, or you can use your calculator. In your calculator it is 1800 divided by 6 times 6 is 36. So your answer is 50. So here the result is 50 meter per second. So 50 meter per second is your speed. Now 15th question, there are 30 women and 20 men at a gym. The mean height of all 50 people is 167.6. The mean height of 20 men is 182. Work out the mean height of 30 women. So here mean height of 50 people is given. So sum of it is actually sum of height of 50 people. If I want to know, it is 50 times 167.6. As mean is 167.6, so for 50 people, if I want to find total height, it is 50 times 167.6. Okay, I get 388380. 8380. Now sum of similarly sum of height of, I have 20 men, so 20 men, for 20 men it is 20 times, now average for men is 182, so this will give me 182 multiplied by 20, 3640, 3640. So therefore sum of height of 30 women will be equal to, I will subtract this, so 8380 minus your 3640, that will give me 4740. So therefore we have to work out the mean height. So therefore mean height of 30 women is equals to 4740 divided by 30. So 474 divided by 3, I get 158. So this is 158. Your result is 158 centimeter. X and y are integers such that x is between 3 and 8, y is between 4 and 10, and x plus y is given 14. Find all possible values of x. So your x and your y and your x plus y. Now x plus y should be equal to 14. So if I start, x plus y is 14 given. Now if I start my x with say 4, then to get 14 my y should be 10. For x to be 5, my y to be 9. When x is 6, here it is 8. When it is 7, it is 7. When it is 8, it is 6. Now out of this, the value of x is greater than 3, fine, but the value of y is greater than 4 less than 10. So this value is not permissible, and in x this 8 is not permissible. So these two lines are not there. X can take value as 5, 6, 7 and y can take value as 9, 8, 7. So find all possible values of x. So all possible values of x are, it cannot take 4, so this line will also not be applicable. So I have the value of x as 5, 6 and 7. The value of x is 5, 6, 7. Now here CDEF is a quadrilateral. EF is your vector A, ED is your vector B, and CD is your vector 2A. Now CD is twice of this FE. It indicates that they are parallel. The point P is such that CEP is a straight line and CE is equals to EP. So what I have to do, I have to join this C and E and I have to extend, okay, like this, so that this length and this length will be equal. So here is a point P. Now use a vector method to prove that your CF is parallel to DP. Now let us join this D with P. Okay, we have to prove that this vector and this, they are parallel. Okay, so if I am able to write my DP in terms of CF, I will say that they are parallel. So for that, let us first find out what is CE. So your vector CE, if I figure out, my vector CE will be equal to, vector CE can be written as vector CD plus vector DE. CD is your 2A and DE is minus B. So 2A minus B. Your CE is 2A minus B. You can put bar on top of it. Okay. In drawing, they can use boldface alphabets, which we cannot do. So what we do, we can put a bar on top of it. Or if we are not writing anything, then also it is okay. So CE we figured out. Now EP is, your vector EP is same as your vector CE. Therefore, your vector EP will also be 2A minus B. They have equal length. Okay, so they have equal length and they are in the same direction. So your EP will be your CE and that is equals to 2A minus B. Now, if I find DP, your vector DP, if you find your vector DP, it is your DE plus your EP. Now your vector DE, is minus B, so it is minus B plus EP is 2A minus B. So the result is 2A minus 2B. And if I find CF, vector CF is vector CD plus DE, so it is vector CD plus vector DE plus vector EF. Now your vector CD is 2A plus your vector DE is minus B. Your vector EF is minus A. So 2A minus B minus A will give you result as A minus B. You can easily see that your DP, so therefore your DP is equal to 2 times of your CF, and therefore you can say that your DP is parallel to CF. Now this two vertical line, it indicate parallel. So your DP is parallel to CF. Using vector method, we have to prove that CF is parallel to DP. So therefore I will write, therefore your CF parallel to is parallel to DP. Now A, B, C, D, E, F, G is a regular heptagon. The area of triangle ABG is 30 centimeters square. Calculate the length of GB. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Now, as this is a regular heptagon, all sides are of equal length. So your AB will be equal to your AG. Okay. And your each interior angle, your angle GAB, we can find out using the formula. Your number of side, that is 7 minus 2 times 180. This will give you total sum of all the 7 angles. So if I divide this by 7, I will get each interior angle. So here my each interior angle will be 7 minus 2 is 5 times 180. 5 times 180 divided by 7. It is in fraction, if I write, it is 900 divided by 7. So 900 divided by 7 is my angle A, and area is given calculate length of GB. Okay, so once I get this angle, now side length I don't have, so your area 30 centimeter square, your area is half times your AG into AB. So is equals to AG. Let us consider this as X. So I will say that 1 by 2 times X half into A into B. So times X times sine of angle between them, which is 900 divided by 7. Okay, so this will give me the value of X as it is 30 times 2 divided by sine of 900 divided by 7. This is your x square. Take the square root of this. You will get 8.76. So x is 8.76. This AB length is 8.76. This is 8.76. Now to find GB, I will use cosine rule. So your GB square, first GB square is equals to 8.76 square plus 8.76 square minus 2 times 8.76 times 8.76 times cos of angle between them, which is 900 divided by 7. So GB square, if we see, it is 8.76 square. I will say that times 2 because 2 times we are adding, minus 2 times 8.76 square once again times cos of angle between them is 900 divided by 7. So this gives me GB square is 249. So therefore your GB is a square root of that, a square root of your answer, and we will get 15.78. 15 point. So in three significant figure, it is 15.8. So 15.8 is your answer. 15.8 centimeter. 15.8 centimeter. A shop manager want to advertise special offers on social media platform. The manager asks 100 customers which of type A, type B or type C they use. Of these customers, 4 use all 3 types. 16 do not use any of the type A, B or C. So here we have to complete the Venn diagram. 4 use all the 3 types. So I will write 4 over here. Then 16 do not use any of the type A, B or C. So 16 I will write outside. Then 8 uses both type A and type B, but not type C. So using type A and type B, but not type C. So excluding this type C, 8 will be here. 14 uses both type B and type C. Now 14 are using both type B and C. So 14 out of 14, 4 I have written. I will write here 10. So this indicates that 14 are using both type B and C. And 62 in total use type A. 62 in total use type A. All 20 who uses type C also uses at least one of type A and type B. All 20 who uses type C. So here in C there are total 20. So all 20 who uses type C also uses at least one of type A and type B. Okay, so this time this part is not known to me. Let us consider this as X. 14 uses both type B and C. 14, yeah, that information I have used. 62 in total uses type A. So 62. So here this is 62 minus. Now 62 minus. I will subtract this 8 plus 4, 12, and I will also subtract X. So 62 minus 12 minus X. In C there are total 20. So out of 20, 10 plus 4, 14. So it is 20 minus 14 minus X. So this 16 minus 62 minus 12 minus X, I will say that this is 50 minus X. This is 50 minus 6, and here it is 24 minus 14 is 6, so this is 6 minus 6. Okay, so any other information? Let me go once again. Of these 4 uses all 3 type, 16 do not use any of type A, B or C. Okay, that is fine. 8 use both type A and B but not C, that also we included. 14 uses both type B and C, that is fine. 62 in total use type A, and all 20 who use type C also use at least one of type A and type B. So okay, at least one is using type B. One of the customer is chosen at random. Given that this customer uses type A, find out the probability that this customer also uses type B. So one of the customer is chosen at random, given that this customer uses type A. So there are total 62 who uses type A. Find the probability that this customer also uses type B. So out of this 62, okay, there are 8 plus 4, 12 customers who use type B also. So I will say that 12 divided by 62 is my required probability. So 12 divided by 62, 12 divided by 62. If I simplify it, it is 6 divided by 31. So 6 divided by 31 is your answer. Okay. Now PQR and QRS are the triangle. Calculate the length. Calculate the length of QS. Calculate the length of QS. Give your answer to correct 3 significant figures. So I need to find out this QS. Now for that, first I will find out QR. So your length QR will be, you are using cosine rule. So your QR is equal to square root of your 9.4 square plus 11 square minus 2 times 9.4 times 11 times your cos of 27. So your QR will be equal to, this is your cosine rule. So QR is what, your 9.4 square plus 11 square minus 2 times 9.4 times 11 times cos of 27. Whatever answer we get, we take square root of that. 13.88. So this length is 13.88. I think this is too bold. Let us decrease its thickness. Now here I will apply. So this QR is what? 13.88. Now here in this triangle, your QS divided by sine 88 will be equal to 13.88 divided by sine of 41. So this will give you the value of QS. Your value of QS is 13.88 divided by sine of 41 into sine of 88. So 13.88 divided by sine of 41 multiplied by sine of 88. So 21.14. QS is 21.14 centimeter. 21.14 centimeter is the answer. Now question number 21. The diagram shows a rectangle STUV. The diagram shows a rectangle TQU. Okay, is a straight line. Okay, and SRV, they are straight lines. All the measurements are in centimeter. The area of trapezium A is, the area of trapezium QUVR is A. Show that A is equals to this. The area of trapezium, okay, the question is repeated. No problem. Now here you see that as it is a rectangle, opposite sides are equal in length. So here this is 4x. So this UV will also be 4x in length, and QU, your QU will be, now its opposite length is 5 plus 3x. Now from this 5 plus 3x, I will subtract 2x. This will give me 5 plus x. So your QU is what? It is 5 plus x. Now for trapezium, area is area is 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides. So parallel side is what? 5 plus x times height between the two parallel side, which is 4x. So this 2 and 4 will cancel. I will get 2. Now 5 plus 5 is 10. So here in bracket I have 10 plus x, and outside bracket I have 2x. So this will give me 20x plus 2x square. So 2x square plus 20x is your area. Your area is 2x square plus 20x. Now a and b are the vectors such that a is given 2 minus 3 and 3a minus 2b is given 8 minus 17. Find out b as a column vector. So here 3a minus 2b is given 8 minus 17. So from here I can say that 2b is equals to 3a minus 8 minus 17. Now 3a is 3 times the value of a is 2 minus 3. So 2 minus 3 minus, here I have 8 minus 17. So this will give me 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 8 is minus 2. 3 times minus 3 is minus 9. Minus 9 plus 17. Minus 9 plus 17 is 8. So this is your value of 2b, and therefore b is equals to, you divide by 2 on both the sides, it is minus 1 4. So b is minus 1 4. Now here you have to make c as the subject of the formula. You have to collect all c, okay, at one place. So here if you open the bracket, you get ab plus ac square plus de minus dc square is equals to f. I will collect all c together. So here it is a minus d times c square is equals to, on the right hand side we have f minus ab minus de, and therefore here we have c square is equals to f minus ab minus de whole divided by a minus d, and therefore c is equals to square root of f minus ab minus de divided by a minus d. Now before this, here I should use plus or minus. So if you are not writing this minus sign, technically you should lose 1 mark. The diagram shows a triangle ABC, and the circle with center C. The point B and D lies on the circumference of the circle. The length of line AB is 19 centimeter. The length of line AC is, so length of line AB is 19. The length of line AC is 29. The radius of the circle is x. Calculate the area of the shaded sector BCD. Okay. BCD, this shaded sector I need to find out. Now to find out this shaded part, I need to know what is x, and I need to know what is this angle is. Okay, so for them, first I will use the cosine rule, and using cosine rule I have x is equals to square root of your 19 square plus your 29 square minus 2 times 19 times 29 times cos of 36 degree. Okay, so this will give you the value of x as 19 square plus 29 square minus 2 times 19 times 29 times cos of 36. We will take square root of all this It is 17.6, 17.6. So your x is 17.6. Now your x is 17.6. 17.6. I will now calculate angle this BCA. Let us consider this as theta. So here I have sine of theta. I use sine rule. Sine of theta divided by 19 is equals to your x, which is uh, sine of 36 degree divided by its opposite side is x. X value of x we know it is 17.6. So I will write 17.6. So this gives me the value of sine theta as sine 36 divided by 17.6 multiplied by 19. This is your sine theta, and hence your theta will be sine inverse. Theta will be sine inverse of this sine 36 divided by 17.6 times 19. So sine 36 divided by 17.6 times 19. Whatever result we get, we will take sine inverse of that, sine inverse of answer, and the angle is 39.4 degree. So here angle is 39.4 degree. Question number 25. Question number 25. Now two cruise ship, the Explorer and the Magellan, leave the same port at 6:30. The Explorer sails at a speed of 30 km per hour on the bearing of 051. The Magellan sails at a speed of 35 km per hour. The angle between the courses of the two ships when they set sail is 49 degree. All the information is here. At 11, the Magellan come to stop due to engine failure. The Magellan come to stop at 11. Magellan started at 6:30 and its speed is 35 km per hour. So if I see the time it took from 6:30 to 11 is 4.5, 4 hour 30 minute. It's 4 hour 30 minute. Now in 4 hour 30 minute, how much distance it will cover? So 35 times 4.5 we will do, which is 157.5. So this distance is 157.5. Okay, what we did, we multiplied this 35 by 4 hour 30 minute, that is 4.5, and we get 157.5. Similarly, if I find how much distance the Explorer cover, so for that I will multiply this 4.5 by its speed, which is 30. So 30 multiplied by 4.5, 30 multiplied by 4.5, 135. 30 multiplied by 4.5, this is 135. So distance here is 135. Now immediately in the problem it is given, immediately the Explorer headed towards Magellan to pick up its passengers. If it travel at a speed of 30 km per hour, calculate the time to the nearest minute when the Explorer will reach the Magellan. So at 11 it started its journey from here. So if I want to find distance between this Explorer and this Magellan, I will use cosine rule, and I will say that this EM will be equal to square root of 135 square plus 157.5 square minus 2 times 135 times 157.5 times cos of 49. So your EM is 135 square plus 157.5 square minus 2 times 135 times 157 times cos of 49. We will take square root of this, square root of answer 123.4, 123.4. So this length is 123.4. Time, if I figure out how much time it will take, so time is your distance covered, which is 123.4, divided by its speed. So it is going at a speed of 30 kilometer per hour. So divided by 30, if I do, I will get 4.11. Now this is in hours. So this is 4 hour and 6 approximately 6.7 means 7 minutes. So this is 4 hour. The result is your 4 hours 7 minutes. Okay, so you have started from 11. So 11 plus 4 hours 7 minutes will give me 11 hour plus 4 hours 7 minutes. What we have to find, calculate the time to the nearest minute when the explorer will reach the Magellan. To the nearest, okay, so 11 hour plus 4 hours, so 11 plus 4, it's 11 plus 4 is 13, so it's a 13:07, I will say 13 hours 7 minutes. 13 hours 7 minutes is the time to the nearest minute. Now calculate the bearing the explorer has to sail on from 11 onwards to arrive at Magellan. Calculate the bearing. So I have to calculate here this particular angle, the bearing. Okay, this particular angle. Now you have 51 degree over here. So this 51 degree will give you that this angle is 180 minus 51. So 180 minus 51 is 129. Here you get angle as 129. Now to calculate this particular angle, we will use sine rule. So if this angle is say your x, so you will say that sine x divided by 157.5 is equals to sine of 49 divided by 123.4. Okay, so from here I can work out the value of x, which is sine of 49 divided by 123.4 times 157.5. Okay, and I will take sine inverse of this. The sine inverse of this gives me 74.4. So your x is 74.4. Okay, 74.4 degree. Therefore required bearing is your 360 minus 129 minus 74. Now when we are writing bearing, it is in 3-digit format and we are not using decimals, so I will simply say that 0.74. So here it is 360 minus 129 minus 0.74, or sometime up to 1 decimal place is okay. So 74.4 degree, 74.4, that gives me 156. So here the required bearing is 156.6 degree. This is your B part of the question for 5 marks. So that's it. This is your paper 4 for 100 marks. I hope you like this particular practice paper. Thank you. I will see you next time with some interesting questions. Till then, take care. Bye bye.